What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome on back to Mass Effect 2. So we are here on Omega. We have Miranda and Samara. We're going to take care of Samara's loyalty mission today. We'll go see if we can't track down her daughter here before she kills too many people on Omega. Not that I'm exactly worried about people dying on Omega. I mean, I'm sure the death toll here is very, very high, just given that it's an outlaw camp. But there are some innocent people on Omega too, right? Like the Quarian Ken that we helped, or some of the humans inside the Plague District when we were helping Morden, or even Morden himself, right? Or his assistant. There's definitely innocent people here that we don't want to get caught in the crossfire of getting the nervous system and synapses burnt out by a sex serial killer, so... Although I suppose if you were gonna die and you wanted to, that's sex with an Asari is not a bad way, right? But still, we gotta put a stop to this. If for nothing else other than so that Samara can focus on the mission, so... I am sure Miss Taluk here knows all about Samara's daughter if she's here.
What do you need?
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat-Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat-Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thin. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
She doesn't seem like she cares about that at all. It's just like, it's fine.
Thanks for the help.
Then again, I guess it's not really in her purview, is it, to police murderers and serial killers. If she was doing that, then half of Omega would be locked up, so... I imagine that's why she doesn't really give a shit about that. As long as it doesn't mess with her stuff, she doesn't really care. There is no law on Omega.
Talk to Aria.
Apart from the one rule, right, that she gave us. Don't fuck with Aria. But aside from that, you can be any kind of metric of scum that you want here and you'll be fine, as long as you don't mess with Queen Bee. But we do know where the apartments are. We've already technically been by this apartment, so we'll go check that out. And like I said, innocent people can still get caught in the crossfire even on Omega, right? Aria just said it was a young girl. Probably a teenager. And I imagine the thrill of seducing somebody to kill them is what they get hooked on too. Like, not only does it give them a big power boost by doing that, it also, you know, it's the chase, the hunt, the kill, all that stuff. And if you are struggling to remember what an Ardat-Yakshi is, that is a Asari genetic mutation that can only happen when an Asari mates with another Asari, which is where a lot of that underhanded commentary and taboo about Asari dating other Asari comes from, because that's the only way to make an Ardat-Yakshi. Can't happen if it's not two Asari parents.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you
Omega.
one of Aria's people?
No, I'm not. No, I'm definitely not. I'm here for you.
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
I'm gonna try.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent
It
most
must be
of her
hard to
time
go through
making
something
her
like this in a place like Omega,
sculptures.
where nobody gives a shit.
Something did change.
Your daughter's
in the
just
last
another
few weeks,
statistic.
though. She started talking about an Asari.
It's another Wednesday.
Morinth. I see. I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
Me too.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so.
The whole rest easy thing is such an interesting concept to me, that like the dead is not, it's not settled until there's some kind of justice or revenge taking place. Which I actually believe that, right? I do kind of feel like I'll be turning in my grave if the person who killed me got off scot-free. I wonder when that concept started being a thing among humans.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
Quiet girl, nobody ever paid attention to her, and then an Asari is talking about eternity, embracing eternity with her. You see how you get sucked into that. It's definitely the personality type you can take advantage of, right?
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
You mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything.
We'll be
was the way she
respectful.
left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
No father in the picture.
It's
She's
okay.
been dealing with this alone.
We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you.
And this is a crazy situation for
Please,
Samara,
if
knowing
you
that it's her daughter.
Kill her. Look through her things.
That line hits different knowing what we know.
I'll examine her things.
Right, she's like, I know what it's like to lose a daughter. She's on a mission here to kill her daughter.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it. But I'd never part with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Everything in this room would be exactly like it is. Although, where do you sleep? You sleep in, I guess that's her room.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Alcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Yeah, you can just hear the venom dripping from those words. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you, my love. Let's read the oldest one first. We'll get the natural progression of this.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped your root's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I was sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Picked her target, well. Shy, cute girl like this keeps to herself. No one's ever had any interest. And you can tell how nervous she was even being in there, right? Felt like everybody was staring. Preying on the anxieties.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me,
Flying her with
the way
drugs.
she looks at me with a hunger, a longing. No one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Yeah, shy, quiet artist girl with a low self-esteem. Put some drugs in her, give her the attention she's never had, and in a way, I guess she will technically always be with Morinth-like, because when some... I almost said when Samari. When Asari meld with somebody, they keep a piece of their genetic code inside them forever, right? It's kind of like melding of souls. Is the best way I can think to describe that. So Morinth has a piece of all her victims inside her that she can feel and think about constantly, so... In a sick, twisted way, that's exactly what happened.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
Yeah, I'm sure that it was way more common back in the day too, right? Before they came into the galaxy, and because they didn't have a choice, they would have had to have mated with each other until they got into the galactic community like that, and they were the first. So for a very long time, they've been sitting there, you know, making Ardat-Yakshi constantly. And then when they got into the galactic community, they decided to hide that little truth, not tell anybody about it, and over time they just phased out breeding with each other, try and remove that defect. But people like Samara, you know, they actually do it for love, not just to further the society like most Asari do. Then it ends up always being a possibility. But they don't tell the rest of the galaxy that. Most people don't even know what an Ardat-Yakshi is. They like to keep that stuff secret so they can keep abusing their sex appeal in the galaxy to get ahead.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Time's
Good to me.
wasted. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Yep,
Hello
got no
again.
qualms with that.
Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
I should go.
Take care of yourself. I wish we could do something more for her, man. I don't even think we can come back and tell her that things went okay after we take care of this. There's nothing we can do for her, unfortunately. I wish we could give her some money or, I don't know, some kind of comfort, right? She deserves something, I feel like. This is the VIP section. We gotta drop somebody's name here, right? Jarut.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Okay, so we can just smoke anybody we want, as long as they start it. Good to know. Might end up getting into a bar fight here and there.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
We'll see how quickly she gets enticed by us, because it sounds like usually she takes her time.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Dance with some
Courage or
people, maybe
suicidal
fight with
behavior
some
could
people.
attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited.
As long as I get attention.
Pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires
You know how that
strength.
works, Shepard. You're a soldier. You've been on shore leave a lot.
Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Okay, what other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Veyenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
No time
Let's
like
get
the present.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
For what it's worth, I don't think I'd be chasing down an Asari serial killer if it wasn't for you either, so take that as you will.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I got plane tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
I don't think she's gonna fuck you, little bro.
What kind of music?
I don't think you'd really want her to.
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
Okay.
She sounds amazing.
So she likes a band called Expel 10.
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
So she talked to you, but you didn't pique her interest.
I don't have any tickets.
Lucky guy.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
It's the only guy that got lucky by being unlucky, huh?
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too.
I told you to stay away from me.
Don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
It's so slimy.
The lady asked you to step away.
What the hell? I'm just looking for a good time. This isn't your business.
You started it, so I'm good to go.
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
Anytime. They got their schmoves. The dancing is so much better in this game. I actually really like this song too. Rent free in my head.
Hey,
Hey!
I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
Nice wrist, Shepard. I'm in there with the dad barbecue dance right now. She's powerless to resist. Alright, let's hit up the bartender.
Are you sure this is where you want to be?
What's going on, Edwin?
What'll you have?
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve, and you'll make more money in the end.
Maybe worth a try once. You better be right. Listen up, everyone! We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house!
80% of the club didn't hear that shit.
My name is Morinth. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place.
But we got our
Got a
attention.
booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
Okay, so we're obviously gonna avoid just the cars, and we'll obviously avoid family. She wouldn't like any of that. But we do know a thing or two about some of this stuff, so we'll start with music. We know she likes Expel 10.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose
Maybe we
yourself in the
should.
music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
She looks like Samara in a way too. You can tell they're daughters. She has that similar kind of look in her cheekbones and her eyes.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vienya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
Going well so
I'll
far.
have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
Maybe we could.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Okay, so what do we have here? I guess we'll say I like the danger.
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Well, it wasn't hard. It was the dad dance that got it. She saw me dancing with the other Asari, wanted to hop on it real quick. Into the lion's den.
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
That's because you're planning to burn out my senses. Thanks for the AR damage.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
Yeah, she's really letting the mask slip now we're in the apartment, huh?
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
Yeah, like I said, she's just a complete mask off at this point. She's like a supervillain now.
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Well, unfortunately for you, sweetheart, that won't be happening today. You're about to have the surprise of your life.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
I'm sure you think we share a lot, but we do share a mutual friend.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Fortunately for you, I'm not your regular Mark. I have a remarkably strong will, as another Asari has continuously told me in my life.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Careful.
Morinth! Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morinth! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more.
A whole lot of self-aggrandizing bullshit in her dialogue here.
I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
So I don't think she is as strong as Samara, to be honest, but it is worth pointing out that you can totally kill Samara here and have Morinth on your team for the rest of the game. And if you, she will consistently try to fuck you while you have her on the team. And if you do that, then you'll die. You get a game over screen. If you romance Morinth after you save her here, you'll die. She'll burn out your synapses. She feeds you this whole line about how you're so strong-willed. She thinks she finally found somebody that can survive the melding and actually love her and be with her, and then you die. Obviously, we're not gonna do that. Even as a renegade, I don't do that. Morinth is a serial killer and a self-aggrandizing idiot, and the whole thing about being the genetic destiny of the Asari. We'll talk to Samara about that after this, but that's definitely not the case. That's just her ego talking in her little delusion. Goodbye, Morinth. Justice for Nev. It's the least we can do for her and her mother.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
David, bitch.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Blew her head off with a biotic punch.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life.
That
Are you ready to go as well?
That is a rough way to do that, Samara. Are you good?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
I'm
Shepard,
sure you
What do you
don't.
think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Let's get out of here. Yeah, that's rough, man. I love how even her last words were just full of self-delusion, and they call me a monster as if this is all some grand injustice that's going on. Like she hasn't killed multiple people since she's been on Omega. So, mission summary here. Samara has dealt with the Ardat-Yakshi. She remains loyal to Shepard personally. Loyalty of the Justicar beyond question, given apparent bonds of oath rendered to Shepard. Better than hoped, Cerberus activities will not be affected further by presence of Shepard's team. Relieved to have Justicar's mission completed. Unfortunately, body of Ardat-Yakshi could not be taken for study. Genetic abnormality could have been useful. Subject's expertise would have made her a valuable team member if sociopathic tendencies were mitigated. You see Cerberus here always playing the angle, and actually worth noting that if you do save Morinth and you take her side and you don't romance her so you don't die and you complete your mission, when you go into Mass Effect 3 you will run into Morinth again, but she will be a Cerberus test subject. She'll be like a mind-controlled Zerg basically for Cerberus, so they actually follow this up if you actually do take Morinth. Obviously we didn't though. We got 30k for that again, and we got some AR damage and all black outfit for Samara. And we got level 30 now, which is cool. I don't think we had any upgrades to buy here. I think if we do, it'll only be this one down here. So I guess we'll go swing by this and check real fast. I think I got, yeah, it's just a plasma. We did. Alright, so then let's go back to the Normandy. And then we'll catch up with Samara, and then we'll wrap the episode on up. And then we just got 2 loyalty missions left. We have Zaid and Tali, and then that's it. So I think I'll probably do Tali first, just so Zaid's mission gets us some dialogues from some people, because Zaid is never going to have any dialogue, so we may as well save him for last. Ordinarily, I do him early, so we don't have to worry about the gigantic Paragon check at the end of it, but I mean, we have a really good Paragon ratio going here, so I think... keyword think. I think we'll be okay to do Zaid's last. If not, then it's going to be a giant womp womp, but I think we're good. I cannot imagine watching an Oko movie. At the start of every scene, they have to tell you, like, how they're feeling about the dialogue they're about to recite. And before we check that message, let's get that AR spiced up. That is 5 out of 5. We have max AR damage now, and you can actually over-upgrade those too. Like when we go on the DLC missions and stuff, you will run into more of the same, and you'll get like 6, 7 out of 5 on some stuff. Update on the kid. So this is about Thane's son from Captain Bailey. Hey Shepard, just wanted to let you know the drill kid's doing okay. Everything's taken care of legally, and he's doing some work for me. Helping me deal with some trash in the wards. Maybe make life better for some of the kids like Mouse. Not perfect, but then, what is? Don't know if your Drell and mine are talking. I told them life was too short not to, but I don't know if it took. Good look out there, Bailey. So, good guy Bailey, man, like I said, he's still doing his part for that. He doesn't need to do that, but he's still trying to convince Coliat that he should talk to his father. Bailey's a good guy. I like his character a lot. I'm sure you're having a grand old time, Samara.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, when all your daughters turn out to be serial killers, right? Two of them make the right choice, one of them flees and goes on a killing spree. It's hard to find a way that you'd be able to end that and with satisfaction, right?
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
Or sometimes you just gotta stow it and get on with it, right?
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
That is some mental gymnastics there, Samara. You know what I mean? I'm proud of my daughter, but I had to kill her for the same reasons that I'm saying I'm proud of her for. And I get it, right? She didn't ask to be born that way. But at the same time, she could have rejected that injustice by living in a monastery, but I guess she didn't want to live in isolation. It's not her fault, right? But she didn't have to kill. It would be possible for an Ardat-Yakshi to live out in society without killing people. Everybody is capable of controlling themselves. So, even though she ran away, she didn't have to go on a killing spree.
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
Yeah, it is. Wasn't Liara 150 and still considered a child, or like 100, and still considered a baby? 40 is insane.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat-Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic.
Minus the biotics being literal space magic.
It is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I think it's twofold, right? I think it's that and the fact that they're so like prissy about their sexuality and advancing their species up the hierarchy through their sexuality that it just makes more sense to them, right, to steal the genetic code of everybody else to kind of grow as a species and get ahead of the curve. So I think it's both. I think it's the Ardat-Yakshi thing, and then I think it's the superiority complex they have.
I thought Ardat-Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat-Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
Correct. Like I said, it's all just delusion, right? They don't live forever either, so it's not like she was saying she'll live forever and that's the genetic destiny of the Asari. She would have died just like the regular Asari do, but they can't have kids.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
Some might say it's the best way to go, right?
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
The hell did we just come from? We just fall from the ceiling. Yeah, I love Samara's character, man. I wish she had such a bigger part to play in the overall trilogy, because this is one of my favorite characters. I love Samara. I think Samara... Well, Miranda does get a big part in the future, so I can't really say that about her. Who am I upset about? I think it might just be Samara and Rex, yeah. Samara and Rex are the two that makes me a little sour, because they don't necessarily get as much time as I wish they would, but anyways, that is a pretty good spot to wrap this on up. It's been like 35 minutes, so thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, please do check out those links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more Mass Effect 2. Okay, everybody, have a great day.